Today we are breaking down the most significant Cybercab and FSD developments from the past 2 weeks. Confirmed milestones with honest context. Tesla FSD fleet crossed 10 billion cumulative miles on May 4, 2026. The exact data threshold Musk stated in January would be required for safe, unsupervised self-driving. The fleet adds approximately 29 million miles per day. That sounds unambiguous until you read the honest context. Musk had previously said 6 billion miles would be sufficient. 10 billion was itself a moved goalpost. Carscoops confirmed this week that despite clearing the threshold, unsupervised consumer FSD does not appear close to reality. The data is necessary, it is not sufficient. FSD version 14.3.2, released in late April, adds targeted improvements over 14.3.1. Upgraded reinforcement learning algorithms, improved image encoders for low-visibility scenarios, 20% faster response times from the MLIR compiler rewrite, reduced lane drift and tailgating, and better handling of parking, emergency vehicles, and small animal detection. The nighttime unsupervised operation expansion in Austin is the operationally significant new development. Tesla Robotaxi is now running without safety drivers at night across the Austin geofenced area. Waymo has operated at night considerably longer, but Tesla camera-only nighttime autonomy, if it maintains the safety record of the daytime fleet, has direct implications for operating cost per mile at scale. The California regulatory development requires precise framing. On April 29, 2026, the California DMV adopted new rules allowing police to issue traffic citations directly to autonomous vehicle manufacturers when their vehicles violate traffic laws, effective July 1, 2026. Teslarati confirmed the mechanism. The AV manufacturer is cited as if they were the driver. This closes a legal loophole that has existed since autonomous vehicles cannot receive physical citations. Unsupervised FSD for consumer vehicles is targeted Q4 2026, and when it arrives, Tesla fleet may not have a human to absorb legal accountability under the July 1st rules. This is a preview of the liability architecture that will define who can operate autonomous vehicles at scale. The Austin Robotaxi fleet data requires honest framing alongside the 10 billion FSD miles announcement. Electrek confirmed via NHTSA data, Tesla Austin Robotaxi fleet logged approximately 800,000 miles through February 2026 and reported 14 crashes, a rate approximately 4 times the average human-driven crash rate. Tesla FSD safety page reports 1 major collision per 5.3 million miles under FSD supervised across the broader fleet, significantly better than 1 per 660,000 miles for the average U.S. driver. The Austin Robotaxi rate diverges from the broader FSD fleet number. Electrek notes Tesla uses different crash counting methodology than the NHTSA data it benchmarks against. Both sets are real. The divergence is worth understanding rather than citing either number alone. Cybercab production as of early May 2026. Approximately 100 units spotted at Giga Texas per drone documentation. Production units feature the glossy finish from reaction injection molded polyurethane panels. No paint shop required. Lars Moravi confirmed Cybercab self-certifies under all FMVSS standards without an NHTSA exemption, removing the 2,500-unit annual regulatory cap. Musk acknowledged on the Q1 earnings call production will start very slowly, potentially a few units per week, before scaling. FSD 14.3.2 runs on AI4 hardware. AI5 volume production is mid-2027. Cybercab launches on AI4. Musk confirmed AI4 is sufficient for the current autonomy level. The Paris Cybercab display at Tesla Moline store is part of a deliberate European market preparation strategy, not a launch. The vehicle was displayed statically, no road testing. Tesla challenge in Europe is regulatory. UNECE standards require significantly more complex approval processes for autonomous systems than US rules. The Netherlands approved FSD supervised in April 2026, first European country to do so. Musk confirmed on Q1 earnings that Tesla expects full FSD approval in China by Q3 2026. Touring Cybercab across European capitals normalizes the concept with consumers while opening indirect regulatory dialogue before the regulatory pathway is complete. The medical transport opportunity case is worth separating into confirmed data and speculative application. Confirmed data. A 2020 peer-reviewed analysis found 5.8 million Americans delayed medical care in 2017 due to lack of transportation. Rural healthcare researchers consistently document transportation directly impacting appointment no-show rates and emergency service utilization. These are real structural problems autonomous, low-cost transport could address. The speculative part. Cybercab functioning as a mobile patient intake room with biometric screening and integrated electronic health records is a technology-enabled possibility, not a confirmed Tesla product direction. Tesla has not announced a healthcare application. The economic logic is sound. The product roadmap is not confirmed. The Waymo comparison matters most for understanding where Tesla actually stands. Waymo is operating commercially in 10 cities at Level 4. Waymo takes legal responsibility for every driving action. Across 127 million fully autonomous miles, Waymo reports 90% fewer serious injury crashes and 82% fewer airbag deployments than human drivers, targeting 1 million weekly rides with its 6th-generation system. Tesla's structural advantage is 1.28 million active FSD subscribers generating 29 million training miles daily. Waymo advantage? It has already crossed the liability threshold, Tesla has not. FSD still requires driver attention and places primary legal responsibility on the human. That gap is not primarily a software problem. It is the fundamental business decision that determines who can actually operate robotaxis at scale. Honest synthesis. The 10 billion FSD mile milestone is real and was Musk's own stated threshold. Crossing it does not automatically unlock unsupervised deployment. Training data is necessary, but not sufficient for the software quality, regulatory approval, and liability acceptance that unsupervised commercial operation requires. Basenor analysis notes Q4 2026 unsupervised FSD is a personal Musk estimate, not an official product commitment, and Tesla has missed every self-driving timeline for a decade. Cybercab production is real, but ramps from a very low base. The California July 1st citation rule is a genuine regulatory development with direct implications for scale. The competitive gap with Waymo is not primarily technological. It is the liability architecture question Tesla must ultimately resolve.